Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today the Jacksonville Jaguars have released Gabe Davis after only one season with the team, 14 months after signing him to a 3 years, $39 million deal. And with this release, they are absorbing a $20.3 million dead cap hit. So that is the contract that Gabe Davis was given was one of the big reasons why Gabe Davis was just released by this Jacksonville Jaguars team. With the way he performed this year to be a $13 million man, 10 games, 42 targets, only 20 receptions on 42 targets. And he had 240 receiving yards, 2 receiving touchdowns this year. And this was the year before he got his contract, 17 games, 17 starts, 746 receiving yards, and 7 receiving touchdowns in 2023 with the Buffalo Bills. That's what led to his amazing contract. And so, I mean, yeah, I think that, for the Jaguars, you look at what they've, got rid of this year. They cut Evan Ingram. They traded Christian Kirk to the Texans because they were trying to get rid of those bad contracts that they had handed out in the past. They're doing it again with Gabe Davis. And look, they've already brought in Travis Hunter in the draft to pair next to Brian Thomas Jr. But also, I think another guy that you talk all you want about Travis Hunter. And his addition, a guy that is very underrated that they brought in, is Dyami Brown for the Washington Commanders. Had 308 receiving yards last season, but in the postseason was killer for the Commanders. In 3 games for the Commanders, had 230 receiving yards in 3 games. Absolutely killed it for Washington in the postseason and towards the end of the season as well. So I think for him to be the wide receiver 3 next to Hunter and Brian Thomas, this is a great wide receiver room for Trevor Lawrence, probably the best he's ever had. And so I'm excited for it for him next season. As a Texans fan, I'm scared for it, but as a Trevor fan, I hate. Look, as a Texans fan, I hate that the Jaguars are in this division because I really like a lot of guys on this team: Brian Thomas, Trevor Lawrence. Travis Hunter. One guy I really I like him because I share the same name with him, Jordan Lewis, that they just signed from the Dallas Cowboys. As a Texans fan, I liked Eric Murray. He's on the team now. He's on their team now. So a lot of guys on this team that I really like. Travis Etienne as well. I can keep going, but I'm supposed to hate them because I'm a Texans fan. But so as a person who is a Texans fan and hates the Jaguars, but is a big T-Law fan, I will say that I think this is the best wide receiver crew he's had in his career, and if he can stay healthy, it'd be great. And honestly, with Gabe Davis, I still think he has a lot of talent. He needs to stay healthy. He needs to stay healthy, though, because he missed 7 games. I think those numbers would have been a lot better if he would have just been healthy this year, but he wasn't. And so, and he's making way too much money. If Gabe Davis was on a good contract, if he was making half of the money that he made, that he was paid, like let's just say they paid him $6-7 million a year, I think Jacksonville probably would have kept him on the roster because he is good talent to have around as a wide receiver 4. He's a great deep route runner, and he's in the past has done a really good job there. So I don't think Jacksonville would have cut him if his contract was so terrible. But it was god awful. So, that's one thing I'll say there. So let me know your thoughts on the roster move for the Jacksonville Jaguars in the comment section, and peace out.